What's going on? It's your man King Leo, Alaska's pioneer, and we were just live on air on DreamChasersRadio with your hostess, Yaya, giving her nothing but the exclusive content for 2017 and beyond. And guess what? If you missed it, don't worry about it, because on King Leo fan page, you can go ahead and replay the whole entire interview right now and catch up to speed. You already know how we do for our fans. We love y'all. Thank y'all for your support. Hey, Hustle Boy, signing out. Let's go.
We have on the show King Leo. What's up, man?
What's up, Yaya? What's going on, everybody out there?
Man, I remember getting your bio a while ago. Tell us everything that's going on now, because I know it's going down.
Well, we have going through it right now. It's just going pretty viral on the social media. We're actually getting a video in preparation to give to our fans for a nice visual for the addition of the audio track that everybody's been listening to, either if it's Devo or you probably heard it in Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to B&B Marketing Group. Doing a live street team marketing out there in Memphis. We actually have the song Going Through It featuring Kia Shine on the radio of Hot 107.1 in Memphis, which is really, really cool for me because I'm coming from Anchorage, Alaska, so.
That's right.
Right.
Well, being in Alaska and now being here in I don't know if you call it the mainland or the big, I don't know what you call it in Alaska, but I would say, is there a big difference from that?
You know what? Well, when we're in Alaska, we call what you call the states, right? The lower 48s. We call it the lower 48s because we're the 49th state or whatnot, and the biggest state in the world. But it's not, huh? Right.
Yes, that's right.
Right. So where I come from, the city of Anchorage out there, it's not too different from, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia right now. It's not too different because it's like a melting pot. You have every culture, nationality out there, from Asians, Caucasians, Jamaicans, all ethnicities out there in Alaska. And it's not your stereotypical place like igloos and all that stuff. You can actually find your H&Ms, your Dave & Buster's, Krispy Kremes, and all that type of stuff out there. Look, I'm just doing product placement and plugging these guys, right? But all that is definitely out there. It's not too big. It's not too small in that city. But if you ever go to Alaska, Anchorage is the place to go.
Now, tell us how you got started in the music industry. Since, in Anchorage, what is it like up there, the music scene? I know it's a melting pot, but what is it really like?
Okay, so the scene out there, just to, if you're doing like the entertainment industry type of career, it's a little bit challenging because the opportunities and avenues to pursue it on so many different high-end levels is limited. So, just being in Alaska, you got all different kind of talented people out there, but you can get stagnant real quick just because the seasons, there's only 2 seasons in Alaska. You got your summer and you have your winter. There's no spring, there's no fall. It's just either you get snow or you get summer, green grass and all that stuff. That's it. And the summer's only for like 3 months. Right. So just to do the hustle and bustle with the music, see, I'm as an entertainer with music, the hustle and bustle only could go as far as the artist is willing to, and then the avenues out there to get your music on the radios, different things like that. You can really stifle yourself by just being a local talent. There's no major scenes out there to put your music through those avenues. So people like me tend to travel outside of the hometown and make something happen back home. We come back with something to give to where we come from, to give inspiration to the people.
Well, you know, and that's hard in a way, because you do have to kind of be creative with your thinking. Now, tell us about your single that you have out now.
Okay, so going through it stems from what I just said, like growing up. I grew up with a lot of females, in my family or whatnot. My mother, she was a single parent. She was a daughter of 7 children. Her parents, they migrated to Alaska from the military service. And once they had settled, everybody grows up, and then they have, she had her children. So just seeing my mother going through a lot of obstacles to, feed her children, to pay the bills, and doing that without, a masculine entity consistently in the household, I seen the struggle. My cousins, my female cousins, same difference. It's like a pattern for the urban community for women to go through a pattern like that. And when seeing that, it's like somebody has to be a voice to shed light on how these women are going through something. They're going through something just so they can get something of worth or value, so they can be confident in their life, so they can have high self-esteem instead of low self-esteem, because that kind of lifestyle promotes only low self-esteem or only any low kind of energies, period, And so it's just like a lot of artists, they vocalize fantasy, luxury things in their music, and nobody really wants to identify the struggle, because if we don't know our past, if we don't know our struggles, we don't know where we can go with our future,
Yep, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. So this next song that we got playing right here is from King Leo. And, hey, King Leo, what's the name of that song again?
Well, this song right here is called Going Through It, featuring my man Kia Shine. Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. He's the kinfolk right now. And your man, King Leo.
Hey, kinfolk.
Yeah.
Kia Shine.
Yo, Samson.
Yeah, we gonna dedicate this one to all the ladies out there, man.
Hey. Going straight to the woman with this one, you feel me?
Hey. They going through it, they get to it. But a man left her for a bad and she had her bands together. Now she at the W getting her plans together. And she picks up bands up off the dresser. She selling proof, she selling pressure. ATL down in Magic City. I know you done seen her face before. Up there shaking her ass. Look, she's a bad girl, really bad girl in a really bad world. Watch her make that twirl. It's so sad, girl. It's so sad, girl. Make a nigga like me wanna change her. I wish it was enough real body trip. You had enough, so you didn't have to be in this position. Put your hands to the sky. If you feeling what I'm sitting, go into it to get to it. Get your money, they feelings, girl. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You're going through it to get to it. King Leo, Kim Funk. Don't do it, don't do it. She going through it. Complicated, cause somebody talking about hating. No time for conversation. This is the PlayStation, all animation. Ain't speaking no sense. With negative events. Me and my team go blitz. How many blizzards does it take before the moon eclipse? Girl got her lips bloody red. Watching she swing her hips, her fleek on flick. VIP on trap. Watching it rain, don't slip. Got my clip with clip. She wanna chips with dip. I know what she here. Why she strip? Let me see that butt naked. Watch that booty roll. I got gold. She wanna I got glow, she superstar, celebrities, I got a bad little bag, I'm happy to say, you know what we say, get the money, but don't throw life away. Don't do
So King Leo, man, that's a nice track, man. Nice.
Man,
So
thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I mean, I knew you would. You know, I heard you before. I did the article on you a while ago, and I knew you were gonna do wonders. I mean, you know. So you're in Atlanta right now. What are you doing there? Can we expect a show from you there?
Oh yeah, definitely. I just did a show in Columbus, Georgia, and it was excellent. You know, shout out to Columbus, Georgia. They had booked me to do a show out there just about a week or two ago, and it was pretty live. You know, nice crowd, great. I always get great crowd participation. What people can expect right now, you know, me being in Atlanta. Reality shows. I was on From the Bottom Up season 2 with my lady Crystal Wilson. She's actually a famous actress. She's real known for her role in the Players Club as the villain in the Players Club, Ronnie. So right now they just gave her a 3rd season for From the Bottom Up, and you know. They always be like, yo, you know, want to bring your man on here, you know, he's a good guy, you know, a guest appearance. So I'm always doing some kind of guest appearance or something like that on reality TV. Besides that, keeping on the music, I have a couple of artists that I'm consulting right now, showing them the ins and outs of how to, you know, maneuver and climb up the charts of being, you know, a productive, work ethic ready artists, independent artists. You know, I have my own distribution for artists who's looking for a distribution. I have a distribution. I can get artists on, you know, different major platforms, all major platforms to put your music, you know, to put your videos. You know, I have photographers, professional photographers. We're doing a lot of photo shoots. You know, my Instagram is crazy. If you just check my Instagram at KingLeo574, a lot of my work is on my Instagram, from shooting videos for Young Thug, Young Jeezys, Lil Donalds, you know, stuff like that.
Wow.
You know, it's just, yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to ask you, where can people reach you?
Oh, well, you know, if there's not Instagram on King Leo 574, definitely on Twitter, it's King Leo 574. I have my website, KingLeoMusic.com, King Leo fan page on Facebook, SoundCloud, you know, King Leo. Everything is King Leo. Like, it's crazy to where that we made everything, you know, years ago to stay with like one consistent name on every platform. So like if you just Google King Leo, Alaska rapper, or just, you know, anything common like that, it'll pop up, you know, a good, handsome young fella, you know, and connect people, you know. So that's really awesome.
Wow.
You know, one thing I noticed when you do this, definitely these days when technology and the digital world is so, you know, active right now, you can't just be one, you know, have one hat in the entertainment business. You can't just say, okay, I'm a rapper, you know what I mean, or I'm just a songwriter. You have to have a little bit more hats on these days just so you can actually make a name for yourself and be consistent. And if you're trying to do this to provide for your family, pay some bills, then you might want to consider wearing a couple other hats. So like me personally, I really am like on the same kind of blueprint that Jay-Z is on and was on when he first started. You know, so that's what my end goal is definitely being like a mogul in the music business. And honestly, I from studies, the entertainment business is definitely needing some young, ethnic, you know, background individuals in the music industry that want to do more than just want to rap and all that stuff. You know, it should take a lot more like vision. Like you want to get people and put them through college, charities, and all that type of stuff. Build conglomerates, empires, and stuff like that. So that's definitely where I'm coming from, and that's what we are achieving every day.
You know what? Awesome. And you know, your advice to the ones coming up after you, besides, being multiversed and just kind of dabbing into the music industry as a whole, what would be the biggest thing that you say that would save them a lot of time that you could give them?
And you know what? That's crazy that you asked that because, I'm dealing with a couple of people right now that's coming to me and like, yo, King Leo, how can I put my what I do passionately on the next level? And I tell them, like, first, you got to believe in yourself. Believe in yourself so much that you cannot deny the opportunities that come to you. You won't make excuses to where that you put off what is going to make you move forward. There's a lot of times that we get the opportunities, but then, our subconscious or the fear of success, we make excuses why we cannot move forward on it. Either it's, I got to do something for my mom, or, today I don't have the money for that. But if you can do what you can, it's better to do what you can than to do nothing at all.
I like that.
I learned that, and it always helped me. So even if you can invest in yourself and you only have $50 to invest in yourself, well, make sure that $50 is really investing into your forward progression rather than having that $50 and then you go out and buy you a couple of Big Macs and some whatever that doesn't really pertain to you moving forward and being an entrepreneur that you really want to be,
Yeah. It's going to take some sacrifice, and that's big, And you're right, it starts little, It never really starts that big, not unless you have, a silver spoon in your mouth, per se. But, thank you so much for being on the show, King Leo. Please tell everybody where they can reach you one more time.
Oh, right now, everybody, if you're out there and you're listening, because I know there's over 500,000 people right now listening, you can reach me right now, real time, on Instagram, King Leo 574, KINGLEO 574. You can use that handle and for all your social media, from Twitter to Facebook to SoundCloud. And make sure you can check out my music on iTunes. King Leo Nomad is the EP right now that we're currently pushing. And, enjoy. And thank you very much, Yaya, for the time. And Dream Chasers Radio, thank you very much.
Awesome. You're right. You have to be spread across. You can't be in one thing. You got to kind of be, a lot of things nowadays to be in the music. And I commend you. You're doing it, and keep going and keep in touch with me.
Oh, we'll definitely do that. I pride myself. And that's another thing I would like to add to the upcoming artist that's after me is you can see all the flashy things that the industry or just media broadcasters on an average, But the thing that really makes a person who they are the fans. And what's bigger than that is the relationship that you have with people. You're only as good as your network of people. Your net worth is dependent upon your network. So just know, y'all, we definitely are building, and we're going to stay connected, and we're going to keep building consistently, and we're going to both see each other on the top.
Awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, King Leo, I'll see you around, man.
All right, Miss Lady, I'm still listening to you. You have a great evening.
All right, you do the same.
All right, bye-bye.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was King Leo. He is an upcoming artist out of Alaska. People, man, if he can do Alaska, you can do Miami. All right? If he can do Alaska, you can do Miami. We're going to take some musical breaks here until we get to our next artist. And definitely looking forward to having this artist on the show today. And until then, you know what? Global Press, rerun.